in front of a loud but unmistakably tense crowd. MLB The Show's coverage of the Major League Baseball postseason begins right here. It's the one-game American League wildcard playoff between the American League's Houston Astros and the Chicago White Sox. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Chicago White Sox.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men with a lot on their shoulders. Our two starters here in this wild card matchup. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. H, what has to happen if they want to survive the wild card game and move on?
Matt, this is going to be a pitcher's duel. I mean, both these guys have a chance to work deep in the game. They've shown they can do that. Runs are a premium. I think if you don't get them early, we may not see a lot of runs in this game at all.
Felix Titus gets the nod here at home for the American League wildcard game. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Well, let's take a look at the White Sox defense brought to you by Majestic. Key guy for me is the catcher. He does such a great job of commanding the running game, whether it's a right-handed hitter or a left-handed hitter. How he positions and controls the game. He's the leader of this team.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Houston, second baseman, number 27.
Underway now on the south side as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Man, second pitch of the game, that ball looked like it was right there. This could be a great offensive day if he's going to call a zone like that.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
And that misses as well, so that might portend some trouble tonight as he begins the game with 4 wide ones.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Digging in, Carlos Correa. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit to first. The second for one. On to first, a double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. For the second time, it looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Well, the way I see Ed, he gets a lot of respect for his strike zone. There's not a lot of umpires in the league that have the kind of respect he does. He's consistent, he's got a great zone, and he's well respected across the board.
And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Just getting started here on the south side of this one. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for Houston. Astros nothing. Sox coming up. It's the 2005 Fall Classic all over again on Major League Baseball, the show. A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. What's important for this lineup as they look to earn a berth into the division series, Harold?
Matt, they're facing an excellent pitcher. Look, and what great pitchers do, they get stronger as the game goes on. So to me, you got to get him early. I want to see if they take pitches, maybe try to work the count a little bit, get that pitch count up, and maybe see if they can get him weaker as he goes deeper into the game. But it's going to be a challenge, no doubt. Well, let's take a look at the Astros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Stepping up to the plate, Henry Morgan. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Catcher, Henry Morgan.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Scorched to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
In now, Travis Wilson, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, you don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
A runner at second, nobody out. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, if there's any game, Matt, that's important to score that first run, this is it. The wild card game, if you can drive in a run and get that lead early, man, all the pressure goes on the other team. This is a big moment.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Wilson is retired, and there's one away. Now at the plate, Avery Slade.
First baseman, Avery Slade.
And, oh, look out, as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
From the stretch. 2 balls, no strikes now, batting with 1 out and a runner at third.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. One out and a runner on third. This one's flared toward left center. Correa onto the grass. And that's the second out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box now, Lawrence Henry, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. The 0-1 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Fifth, the shortstop, Yoan Moncada.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. A runner on first with 2 away. And again a throw, and the runner back. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Splitter, 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Polanco. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. And he struck him out. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, 1 Astro error, and 1 man left on. Second inning upcoming here on the south side. It's the White Sox 1 and the Astros nothing. Into the box now, Leo Parker. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Leo Parker.
Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw to first to be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Here's the first pitch to him. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. White Sox are out to an early 1-0 lead as we play the second. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
It's a swinging bunt up the line. Foul ball, strike 2.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
1-0 good guys as we play inning number 2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Batting 6th, left fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit back toward the mound. And the Astros have their first hit of the contest.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Springer.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Runner back safely. Here's George Springer. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. One-0 count. Here it is. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. Henry is there, and the side is retired. 1 left for Houston. It remains 1-0. Digging in, Brett Lawrie. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Left fielder, Brett Lawrie.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
The 1-2 home to Lawrie. Little chopper back to the mound. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Well, when you lead off an inning, you become the leadoff guy. Get on any way you can. And right there, that little infield single, as innocent as it might look, might start a rally for them. Do anything you can to get on.
Digging in, Rafael Gonzalez. A runner at first with no outs here. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Brett Eibner will be the next to dig in at the plate. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Just a tick behind for a strike.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Well, that's a nice piece of hitting. He hung him a split, and he stayed right on it. If it starts high, you let it fly. If it stays low, you let it go.
Ojeda.
Into the box, Eli Ojeda. Swing and a liner. Foul. A runner on first with 2 away. In the dirt here. From the belt, the pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2 out with the man at first. Here's a look over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another full count pitch home. And another foul ball. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Another one sent foul. Payoff pitch one more time. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The next 3-2. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. He'll try it again. 3-2. This is foul right side. Once again a 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time. Fouled straight back. A runner on first with 2 away. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another full count pitch home. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Ready for another chance? Henry Morgan 0 for 1 here in the early going. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
2 men are on with 2 men out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. One and 2. Here it comes. Drilled to first. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back with more of this wild card showdown after this. Back here with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Ready now, Alexi Amarista, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Now, Matt, that was a fastball. He had to have made up his mind that he's going to swing as soon as he releases it. That wasn't even a breaking pitch, and he was hacking.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
The second baseman, number 27.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Called strike 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Misses with a curveball that made him move his feet. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Wow, he's not even being subtle about it. He almost hits him with the previous pitch, and then he actually does it with the next one. Going to be interesting to see if they seek revenge at some point.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 1-0. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Hey, that's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Here it comes on 1-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Astros leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in to try it again.
And
Travis Wilson 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Travis Wilson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Wilson is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Avery.
Striding
Slade.
in once again, Avery Slade. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. And the pitch on 2-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he will just make it to the bag here in time, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Lawrence Henry.
Stepping up now, Lawrence Henry. Pitch on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Digging in for his second at bat, Wilson Contreras. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First pitch of the at bat. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. The 2-2 one more time. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Standing in now, Leo Parker, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a fastball just a bit up.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2-0 pitch on the way. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. High in the air out to center field. Gonzalez is there. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Now batting, Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error so far for the Astros. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gonzalez going back. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They still trail 1-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Yohan Moncada. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Number 10.
Now here's the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line drive to left. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here.
Now batting, left fielder.
Standing in, Brett Lawrie. From the stretch. A changeup over the inside corner. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled back.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Here's another 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Now a move over to first. Runner back standing. Another look to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. In now, Rafael Gonzalez, and a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Runners on the move for second. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. One and two. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Strike three. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. So he can't make contact there on strike three, but meanwhile the runner on first takes second here with 2 men away. Coming to the plate now, Brett Eibner, a base hit in his first trip. First offering on its way. A fastball that just misses inside.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Here it comes on 1-1. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox. They lead it 1-0.
Leading off for Houston, left fielder Gregory Polanco.
First delivery to him on the way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Now the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Another 1-2 delivery. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Beautiful diving stop. Got him.
Now batting, the center fielder, George Springer.
Here's George Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is low, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Nope.
That misses. 2-0. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. Full count. Here it comes. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are two gone. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And this will be fouled away.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. And the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Now in the box, Eli Ojeda. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Fouled back. Oh and 1. Here it comes. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Hit on the ground out to short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, catcher Henry Morgan.
Ready for another shot now. Henry Morgan. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Here's the pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. 1 out, nobody on. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Now batting, second baseman Travis.
Ready once again.
Wilson.
Travis Wilson. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Here it comes, 1-0. Hit softly on the ground to first. Gonna be a tough play, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, but they're up 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Alexi Amarista will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Here comes the first pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Lifted the other way to left center. Gonzalez patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Ready once again, Jose Altuve. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Man, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
Curveball that time, not even close. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
That ball's away, and clearly they're not going to try to give him anything to hit. Look, if he extends his hands even, he'll be able to drive the ball. I would just live away and maybe even further. Pitch like you're pitching to a picnic table.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gonzalez calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Up next for the Astros, shortstop Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Boy, Matt, he's making this good team look silly. He's about 1 pitch away. I mean, 1 good strike and getting all the way through the 6th inning, shutting these guys down. Really nice job.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Striding in once again, Avery Slade. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bregman will wait on it, and he puts it away for the first down.
Third baseman, number 13, Lawrence Henry.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lawrence Henry, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Liner towards second and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, when you step in the box, you got a game plan. With a sinker ball pitcher, you know if he gets it up, it's going to flatten out. If it stays down, it's going to sink hard. So you want to get that ball above the thighs, and if it's up, you hit it. If it's down, you let it go. Nice execution.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Weak chopper up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Into the box now, Brett Lawrie. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. 1-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Coverage of the wild card game rolls on after this. Back here on the south side of Chicago, White Sox on top in this one. But before we get out to the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Grounder down the line at 3rd. On to 1st, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone.
First baseman number 21, Leo Parker.
Ready for another chance. Leo Parker. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chopper foul. The windup and the 0-1. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
Well, he got the leadoff guy inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Now another 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I got to give advantage to hitter in this AB. Man, he's seen a lot of pitches. He's sitting 2-2. Anytime you've seen this many pitches, you now have him measured really well.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make them swing the bat on this next pitch.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The right fielder number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Into the windup and the pitch. Pitch is popped up. Slade is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0.
Your attention, please.
Clark gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Paul Clark.
Digging in once again, Rafael Gonzalez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Gonzalez.
Swing and a liner. Foul. swinging a soft liner. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Brett Eibner.
Brett Eibner will be the next to dig in at the plate. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Down the third baseline. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Eli Ojeda.
At the plate, Eli Ojeda. He's 0 for 1 thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox, but they're on top 1-0. Here's Gregory Polanco. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the windup and the pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The windup and the 0-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Center fielder, number 4.
1 gone here in the 8th as we check our line score to this point. And boy, you can see the story of the game right there in the hit column. Just 1 hit allowed through 7 1/3. He has been awfully tough to solve. Ready for another shot now. George Springer, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
0-1. Here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Well, if he gets through this 8th inning, I doubt we'll see him again. You get to the 100 mark, people start wondering if you have the muscle and the strength to get through the rest of the game. I think he's done, but he's done a great job.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. First offering on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners off for second. Pitch misses. The throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Hey, not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
2 out, nobody on. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Coming to the plate now, Alexi Amarista. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. Laurie is in pursuit. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One left for Houston. They still trail 1-0. Erasmo Ramirez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Erasmo Ramirez.
Now at the plate, Henry Morgan. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Morgan.
A cold strike on the inside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball line fouled to deep right and out of play.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Digging in, Travis Wilson, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Altuve showing off his range. Throw gets him 2 down.
First baseman.
Good range showing off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Into the box, Avery Slade, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. Fly ball out toward right field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, but they hold a 1-0 lead. The hustle and bustle of downtown Chi-Town. Welcome back to Guaranteed Rate Field and baseball on the show.
Leading off for Houston, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. The one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now the 2-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Now the 2-1. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning.
Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Eibner. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, catcher Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher Wilson Contreras. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. And that's taken for strike one.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's a swing and a miss, and the Astros are down to their final strike now.
Well, you find yourself down 0-2, and the last swing you take is a bad swing. It doesn't give you a lot of confidence as a hitter, that's for sure.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Just over 47,000 on their feet now here on the south side. 3-2 now.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, is this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Swing and a ground ball. This could do it. Throw is in time, and they will advance to the next round of the playoffs.
Wow, talk about a do-or-die situation. Amazing. They find a way to win the wild card game and advance to the division series. I know the home crowd made a difference cheering them on, and now they have all the momentum going into the next round.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, there's absolutely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He dominated this game, and he really never allowed the opposition to gain any kind of momentum. This was fun to watch.
So for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. We're just getting started, folks. You've been watching the American League wildcard game.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Astros, no runs on only 2 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's fate attendance at Guaranteed Rate Field, 40,615. The White Sox thank you for attending and encourage you to buckle up and please drive home safely.